breaking news out of Omaha, Nebraska. These are live pictures, pretty ominous pictures right now. A dangerous weather situation approaching. Some 35 million people potentially in what is being described as a severe weather zone. Let's get the very latest. Our meteorologist Chad Myers is standing by at the CNN Severe Weather Center. Chad, tell us what we know. It looks like those clouds are getting darker. The sky's getting...
Look at it too. Look at the red dial head right here. Another one here. This is one huge ass craft. It's just parked there, producing everything.
Dangerous weather situation approaching. Some 35 million people potentially in what is being described as a...
Look right here, that's where the energy cell is coming through. It's perfectly outlined.
Severe weather zone. Let's get the very latest. Our meteorologist Chad Myers is standing by at the CNN Severe Weather Center. Chad, tell us what we know. It looks like those clouds are getting dark. Meteorologist Chad Myers is standing by the CNN Severe Weather Center. Chad, tell us what...
Oh man, I missed it.
Tell us what we know. It looks the very latest. Reaching some out of Omaha, Nebraska. These are live pictures, pretty ominous pictures right now. A dangerous weather situation approaching. Some 35 million people potentially in what is being described as a severe weather zone. Let's get the very latest. Our meteorologist Chad Myers is standing by. Severe Weather Center. Chad, tell us what we...
Right there, that's where the energy burst came from, right here. This structure.
Tell us...
There, check it out. That's where the craft is launching the energy burst from, right there. That's what I was looking for. You call the vertical tubes. Right here, check it out. Look at the pair of eyes right there. I mean, you can't deny this shit. It's right there. Look at the I mean, look Look at that, man. This, I mean, I don't know what it would take for people to know about this.
What we, it looks like those clouds are getting darker, the sky's getting darker and darker.
Darker.
A lot of cars on that highway there.
Look, another burst.
On that highway there.
Wolf, I think it's important to realize it is 4:30 in the almost summer afternoon there, and the sky looks like that. This is a storm that is putting down baseball-sized hail near Blair and Bennington.
Baseball-sized hail.
8 miles from where this camera was for about 13 years of my life. I know this area very well. There are a lot of people going to be affected here by 80 to 90 mile per hour winds and those baseball-sized hailstones. The Weather Service has already said you cannot be outside. Your pets, your animals cannot be outside when you have hail this size coming into the town, and also wind at about 80 miles per hour as
80
well.
miles
We'll take you
to
to
90.
the map and we'll show you what's going
Whoa.
on. The storm fired up about an hour ago, not down toward Norfolk or so. It moved right into Omaha, and that's where it is right now, moving into the northwestern suburbs of Omaha proper. Here's Missouri Valley, here's Omaha, Nebraska. This is 680, the interstate just to the northwest of most of the population of Omaha. Here's Millard, you're about to get it. Elkhorn here, all of this weather here, almost every area right through here has either golf ball size hail or baseball size hail with it right now. Let me show you a
Baseball size
of this cell right
Oh
now.
my
Because
God.
the hail is coming all the way to the ground. We'll get this bigger for you, and I'm going to rotate the
Ouch.
cell. The storm itself, Wolf, is 51,000 feet tall, almost 10 miles
Whoa.
high. And for the bottom 6 miles, it is full of hail, and that hail is hitting the ground now in Omaha and points to the north.
Check
Here's
it
the picture
out.
that we're getting from KETV. They keep opening the iris a little bit for us. See this color right there? See all of this green? That's
Yeah.
what that is. That's the hail. It's green because you look at an old Coke bottle. You look at the top of a Coke bottle, it's green. It's the refraction and the reflection of the Coke bottle making the top of that bottle green. The glass has a little bit of color in it too. But the green here, here, and here all indicates
Exactly
tremendous
what
amounts of
I
hail
said.
falling from the sky with the storm. This is looking to the northwest. It's about 72nd and center, I guess, right about there. That's about the old Blue Cross Blue Shield building right there. Here's Omaha. You're just about to get it. If you're in Omaha proper, you need to take cover just as though this was a tornado heading to your city. It's that big of a deal. I know it's a severe thunderstorm warning, but this is the most big severe thunderstorm I have seen, the biggest severe thunderstorm I have seen moving into a city in a very long time, Wolf.
So how
Imagine
potentially
that
dangerous
shit.
is this? Especially for those folks who are on the highway there in their cars, because it's getting darker, darker, more ominous. That sky over there, we see that flash.
Whoa,
What is
look
that,
at
lightning?
that.
It's lightning in the sky, sure. We would expect to see lightning ground flashes if there was a tornado on the ground. This storm is not really rotating. This storm is not going to put down a tornado.
That's a
but the
crap.
damage will
That's
be much
not a
more widespread.
storm.
These baseball-sized hailstones will go right through the roof of your car, certainly through the windshield and the back window of your car, dent the entire thing where you almost can't tell what type of car it is. So you need to be out of your car in a building.
Oh
if you're listening to me
my
on Sirius,
God.
get out of that car, drive into a mall, drive into a strip mall, get inside somehow. Even the roof will get damage of your home as these baseball-sized hail, falling at about 100 miles per hour, will be hitting the tops of those roofs, certainly damaging the
God.
shingles, but some of those thinner roofs, or even the mobile home roof, which is really only just made of metal, those roofs could be compromised, and some of those stones could go right through the roofs of some of those homes. Wolf, this is a very dangerous situation for Omaha, for
my
Irvington,
God.
for the Mormon Bridge area over there, eventually over to Council Bluffs. This is going to go right through the Epley Airfield. This Epley Airfield, which is the Omaha airport, will get pounded. We hope that there aren't still planes on the ground and they're all out of the way, because a hailstone the size of a baseball and the aluminum skin of an airplane do not go together very well. Those planes will be demolished, Wolf.
We're not talking about a rural area. This is a city,
God.
Omaha, Nebraska, a major city out there. We're looking at live pictures coming in from downtown, and you can see a lot of cars on the road over
Okay,
there. So this
style
is a
fake.
potentially very dangerous
Right there.
situation, especially as the winds pick up. How
It's a
fast are those
huge
winds
ass
likely to get?
craft.
We've already had wind speeds in excess of 80 miles per hour. We've had 2.75-inch hailstones falling from the sky here just to the northwest of the city. The storm is coming from the northwest to the southeast into the city proper. So it's going to go across 680, going to go across the old area where Sunset Speedway used to be, across into West Roads, and then down south toward Crossroads. Those are all malls in the Omaha area. All of those areas going to be hit by this tremendous hail event. There will be so many demolished cars, but I'm really not so worried about the cars. I'm worried about the people in them, because if you're still driving in those cars and the hail starts to hit, the glass will break. The windshield will shatter,
Whoa,
even
did
though
you
it's
see
a,
that?
obviously a panel, a plate,
Right
a
there.
glass, and then a film and a glass. It's that tempered glass and really good glass in a car. It will still shatter in your car. You need to be out of your car before that baseball-sized hailstone hits it, because there will be glass shards inside of those cars, Wolf.
It's now, Chad, 4:35 p.m.
Good
local time,
day.
Central Time in Omaha, Nebraska. And look at how dark it is over there. You know what I do, Chad? Hold on a second. I want to listen to what our affiliate KETV, the reporters there, are saying.
Move at a very slow pace from south to north to meet up with this storm system that's moving northwest. So that's not usually a good sign, but the storm doesn't seem to be moving too fast over downtown right now. We heard those sirens that you talked about
What is
3 or
this?
4 minutes ago. They have since dissipated and are gone now, but mostly what we're seeing just directly to our north here from 27th and 27th and Douglas rather is just that green and a lot of lightning. We're not getting any rain here,
That's a
and we don't
bull.
feel any wind, or at least not any wind that would seem to be
Imagine that
damaging
shit.
at this point. But that looked like a pretty massive lightning strike there, just over I-480 to the north, probably about Hamilton Street. That's the other thing that's going on from our vantage point. A lot of people just rushing to get home right now. We're seeing more traffic than we normally see heading east right now on Douglas, and a huge backup on I-480 southbound. It looks like some people may be trying to go east there at the split just past the Allegiant Creighton Medical Center, and now the wind is picking up. This just happened. Right now we're starting to feel that wind. I'm seeing trees move down here. You might be able to even hear it in the
90 miles
microphone.
an hour.
Again, no rain just yet. A lot of lightning, and that
Baseball
wind is
size
starting to pick up as
ice
the storm moves in here
ball.
into the downtown Omaha area. So we'll stay on top of this and see
Oh
exactly
my
what comes.
God.
But if you're in this area, you should take shelter right now.
All right, let's get back to Chad. Chad, this is a precursor to what? What do we anticipate, given the indications that you're getting?
Well, you can see the lightning now just on the screen, and it would be amazing to continue to watch this storm as it moves right over the camera, because it will. It's moving at about 20 to 30 miles per hour coming in. I now think that I'm losing the visibility on the edge of the camera and that means the rain shield, the hail shield is right there, getting closer and closer to us, probably only 3 or 4 miles from the camera. But what really concerns me
Look at
are
the
all the
tubes.
cars you see
The
on the
vertical
road.
tubes.
I'm looking at cars, they're not moving at all. They're completely stopped. I'm assuming that this is 72nd and Center. This is the old medical center. Blue Cross and Blue Shield would have been there. Sarbin would have been over to the right here a little bit many years ago. But look at all these cars, all those headlights not even moving, and this green, the green is showing up again on the screen right through here. That's the hail falling from the sky, and 2.75-inch hail. We do have a tornado warning in Nebraska. But trust me, because I've driven it many times, it's a big state. The tornado warning is way out west right now, but this may not be the last storm for Omaha tonight. There will certainly be weather for Lincoln. There will be certainly weather
Oh,
for
my
Beatrice, back out
goodness.
toward Grand Island and North Platte, even into Valentine and Cherry County. Big storms out there now, and they are all moving to the east. This is something we talked about. It's turning into a storm for tonight called a derecho. The derecho is a big wad of storms, a mesoscale
Derecho.
complex of storms that charges ahead very quickly and pushes out a tremendous amount of wind. We had a derecho a couple years ago that even made its way all the way to Washington, D.C. and did
great.
damage. And so this storm will continue to blow through the area across Council Bluffs into Iowa proper and make wind for hundreds of miles. Wind damage hundreds of miles long, 70 or 80 mile per hour winds if you were in Columbus, if you were in Kentucky with that that storm, even West Virginia, trees were falling down. This
Whoa,
derecho
what
lasted
is
for
that
almost
right
24
there?
hours a
You
couple of
see
years
that
ago.
shit?